Welcome to Great Talking Entertainment. I'm your host, KJ, and this is the YouTube channel where I review movies and TV shows from my favorite superheroes, including Marvel Comics, DC Comics, and much more. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Great Talking Entertainment official channel. Now let's go, baby. Welcome back to the YouTube channel, everyone. My name is KJ, and today's spoiler review video is the new series on Disney Plus, Star Wars Maul, Shadow of Lord, Episode 7 spoiler reviews. If you have not seen this show, please pause this, and before you go and watch this amazing series, can you hit the thumbs up button, aka the like button. I truly appreciate that, and thank you guys in advance. Come back. Let me know what you think about Episode 7 of Star Wars Maul, Shadow of Lord in the comments below. Again, this is a spoiler review. Y'all been warned. Now, let's get into it. This episode starts with Maul, Riley, and Devin on the run from Morok in the Empire. And Maul has found a secret passage underneath to go back to the main layer that he's been chilling at. And at this time, he tried to scheme to convince Devin to join his team, but Riley interrupted it, asking him questions. Can we trust him? Is he truthful? And that reminded Devin, like, yeah, Maul is a bad dude. He's nobody you should trust or associate with. So that seems good. So, like, it seems like Riley may be a love interest and the key to always stay on the good side, the light side, right? And so it's going to be very interesting on where that goes. It also seems through this episode, Devin may be considering it as well, as Maul explains that taking down the Empire is something they both have the same mission of goal to do in this scenario. And this episode shows us what Docky and Lawson are doing as they're looking for Riley and Devin, and then another Inquisitor shows up, 11, and he's a little bit tougher, but he's here to help Morok find Maul and the other Jedis. Devin and Riley decided to try to leave, and Maul was very angry about this, and it showed us that Maul is not that good at being a teacher, but then I was wrong. Then I realized, oh wait, like he probably did this on purpose. This is his plan. He's playing chess. I was playing checkers in this thing. So I thought this was very genius and very clever of Maul to do that. But as they're getting ready to do a lightsaber duel battle, they get interrupted as, well, the whole Empire showed up. And the action started to pick up. And we see lightsaber battles to stormtroopers just shooting. And they started attacking. And what was very interesting is Devin stayed. Riley was trying to wave her down, and they finally had a chance to escape, but she stayed and helped Maul, showing that maybe, maybe she should help him. But because of that choice, Riley got captured by the stormtroopers. Devin felt so guilty letting the darkness consume her in the sense. And this is a challenge for all Jedis when it comes to this, because if you in the Jedi way, if you let your anger, you're gonna lose. You're supposed to be calm, patient, and have peace, within you. And the stormtrooper sent Riley back to the police stations. As we see, Two Boots is very concerned and shocked to see him there. And of course, this is a situation where he's going to have to decide to choose to follow orders or not. Now, also in this episode, Kyrus and I believe two others, they were mad because they couldn't bring their money with them, right? and they got on the ship, but the Empire shot them down, and he said none of that shit. But that thought was pretty funny, like. But I always knew he was gonna turn on him. I had a feeling. And also in this episode too, we see like the desperation of Maul to use the Force, and he dropped a bunch of boulders and rocks falling from the top on 11 and Marok, and apparently him as well. And at the end of the episode, that's how it ended. So the question is, did the three survive? I think the easy answer is yes. I think yes, they all three survived. There's no way like those three were just gonna lose over some bunch of rocks and boulders falling down on them. But what was interesting is when I said desperation is Maul knew these two were tough. Like, again, I've been saying Maul in this series is realizing these Inquisitors are no joke. And he also realizes like they're again the upgraded version of what Maul was at the time when he was successful as a Sith Lord. Right? These are people who could take down Obi-Wan Kenobi a lot better than Maul, and I think he realizes that. So to see him do that shows like he couldn't defeat 2-on-1, but he also couldn't defeat who was training them, teaching them, showing these skills levels, right? And that's tough. That's really tough. This is not an easy thing. But Maul, again, is much smarter. He's much clever, and he has years of experience of being in these type of situations. And so this was the right choice for him to do. Now, the second topic, too, that I want to bring up is Devin and Riley. I think Devin and Riley, I think this foreshadows, like, whether they go to the dark side or not, don't matter. It feels like these two are going to have a love connection for each other. But it also kind of foreshadows that these two are going to go on different paths. Again, I'm not saying like Devin's joined the dark side or Riley's joined the dark side or pure opposite. I'm saying I think their life path is going to make them go on different journeys in life, and they may not see each other for a long time. That's what it looks like it's foreshadowing to. When does that happen? I'm not sure. But as of right now, I think, these two are going to end up splitting at some point. Not on bad terms, but just in for sake of life. Because where they're going is, because for Riley to be captured like that, I think for him it makes him see how evil the Empire is. And you gotta remember, his mom works for the Empire. And so he's wondering, is this all a lie? Is this the right way? Like, he's questioning everything, and where does he want to go, right? Like, and so he's got all these questions. So that's what I mean by foreshadowing. Same thing for Devin, because again, Maul is not a part of the Sith Lords. They kicked him out. They don't want him no more. He's failed. He's failed too many times. So they don't want him. So whatever he decides to do is just whatever makes his life better. And it has nothing to do with Jedis or Sith Lords at this point. So for him to influence Devin like that, could she be like an Ahsoka? Yeah. Like an anti-hero a little bit? Yeah, for sure. Or a gray Jedi? Yeah, maybe. But, yeah, I see a lot of foreshadowing between Kyle or Riley and Devin. I think in the future, I think these two kind of go on different paths in life and may not see each other for a long time. So that's what I think in that. And again, if I had to give this a 1 out of 10, this is a 10 out of 10 episode again. This show is on a roll. Just great storytelling and really good at each episode. Main focus is on Maul, but also focuses on particular characters that always benefit Maul in a way too. And it's going to be interesting to see where that takes them at. And to see Maul be hunted down like that is crazy. Like, it all, because it shows you like he knows a lot, and there's secrets that he could expose to the evil empire, to the whole world of the galaxy in Star Wars, and they can't let him do that, or they can't let him use the knowledge he knows to blackmail the evil empire as well to get things he's wanting. So, it's very important for them to hunt him down. Now they got 2 Inquisitors. So it also showcases how strong Maul is, but it also showcases how weak he is at the same time. So I really like that. But that is my spoiler review, everybody. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Great Talking Entertainment Official Channel. Subscribe, hit that notification button so you always get updated with all my latest content. Thank you guys, and peace out.